Hello, I'm Chase Dynamite. Well, 2013 has passed, and I I saw some pretty good films this year. This is my first countdown, and and you can finally hear me speak. Sorry about those last two videos, so you can't hear me. But hey, at least you can finally figure out what I was saying. Anyway, I'm here to count down the top 10 movies of last year that I saw. And just so you know, these are in my opinion, okay? And not all of these movies will be theatrical, okay? Well, at least one of them. So let's get this over with. For these are the top 10 best films of 2013 in my opinion. Number 10, Iron Man 3. The reason it's on the bottom is because even though I I like the Iron Mans, given what Iron Man has been through so far, this one, it's kind of on the wow, who would expect this to be in an Iron Man movie? Like, people, like, being made of flames and stuff. But, however, the action scenes are still pretty good, and the action is good. The acting is pretty good, and has a couple funny moments sometimes. So it's a pretty good sequel. Okay, number 9, G.I. Joe Retaliation. The reason it's on the bottom, well, this is my last one on the bottom of the list. Well, I like this movie. It's got a lot of action, it's pretty cool, and the acting is pretty great. And the story is amazing. Well, I wouldn't say it's all amazing, but it's pretty good. Even funny. Even had some funny guy moments. Well, even though it's at number 9 because for the people that gave it rotten reviews for some reason, I don't know why, but for that, even though I still liked it, I didn't want it to not make sense since people gave a lot of people gave it a lot of rotten reviews. So, yeah, but hey, it's still a good movie. And if you like Dwayne Johnson or Bruce Willis in a movie together, well, you can watch this. Number 8, Pacific Rim. These are movies that I actually enjoy. They have no reason to be. They actually are starting to get on the top, not the bottom. The Pacific Rim, what can I say about it? It's made by Warner Brothers. You know I like Warner Brothers, if you check my subscriptions. And, well, the action is amazing. The creatures are cool. And the action and story is compelling. Too bad I didn't get a nomination for Best Visual Effects yet. In the Academy Awards, I mean. But but this would be an awesome movie. I watched it earlier, and I found out it was pretty good. Number 7. Gravity. What can you say about the guy who directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? He's still with Warner Brothers. This movie was pretty awesome. He doesn't even have a lot of cast members, but it's still really good. And even George Clooney and Sandra Bullock were pretty good. And even though it's a drama, it has a lot more action too. And documentaries. Compelling story and great visual effects. And I actually enjoyed it. He's even nominated for Best Picture. Well, if you've seen this, then I hope you liked it too. This would be a great movie. The acting was great, and even the guy who directed it still holds up with Warner Brothers, like he did with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 6, Star Trek Into Darkness. This movie was even better than the first Star Trek. Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto are still good as their characters. It really is dark, but the action is still great, and the story is compelling, and the villain, it's interesting. this would be a great sequel, as long as with just like all the other sequels you might find on here. Okay, number 5, Despicable Me 2. Yeah, one of the second highest grossing film this year, behind Iron Man 3. This movie was really funny, as you all Despicable Me fans out there. Well, this movie was really funny, and I think it was even better than the first one, and it's gonna get nominated, and it's been nominated for Best Animated Feature. I liked some of the characters, and there were a lot of humorous moments and jokes, and it's even more. And what can I say? It's just better than the first one. Although the purple minions can be scary. Okay, they are a little funny too when they say ah! But when you still see them all grouped up together in those cages, it just makes you feel, whoa, what have they done to the minions? And people really like those minions. But still, this is a great movie. One of the best animated movies of the year. Number 4, Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. I just saw this movie in theaters and it was awesome. Even Richard Roeper thought it was better. It was even better than the first one. And it's nominated for Best Visual Effects at the Academy Awards. But I think it deserves it because, I mean, the dragon, Smaug, he was awesome. Not only that was he awesome, but his actor who plays his voice, he was in like 5 films this year. And he's even nominated for an award for something. Not an Academy Award, but he's nominated for something. And the acting was great. The visual effects were cool. Probably a lot of films you'll find on here have the best visual effects. And the Uprising and Orlando Bloom is Legolas in this. This would make a pretty good movie if you really like J.R.R. Tolkien or Peter Jackson. Number 3, My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Yes, I know what you're thinking. But hey, people think, even people think it's okay. Well, I think it's better than okay. The animation is pretty decent, unlike the dolls. And the voice acting is still better. Has some humorous moments. And the story is great. But the best thing about this, even if people like it or hate it, is the songs. I mean, they didn't get nominated for anything yet. But it's got great music, even if no matter if you hate it or like it. The music was great. So, yeah. Even though this isn't a TV movie, this was actually released into theaters, and I actually liked it. I didn't see it in theaters, but I have seen it before the year was ended. But but this will be a great movie, and funny, pretty animation, and great songs. Number 2, Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predacons Rising. Yeah, this actually, unlike My Little Pony Equestria Girls, was a TV movie. But who cares? These are, in my opinion, the best of the year. No matter if they were released to theatrical or not. But the action was great. The characters were awesome. The action was awesome. Just like I've said millions of times, you're probably gonna say that. You're gonna say that. And the characters were amazing, and there were a few fun moments, and dark story, and it's a little sad at the end. You'll see what I mean. If you've seen this, you know what I mean. Yeah. But I really like the Transformers, even Transformers Prime. I don't even have a problem with the original 3 Transformers, like the Transformers Mega Blade released. Even though I like them all. Anyway, this would be a great movie to watch if you have it on Netflix. I hope you like it. The action was number 2. The action was really great, and the characters were awesome, especially those who suddenly turned good. then you might like this. And the action was great. I've mentioned millions of times. But you'll see what I mean. You'll even know what I was trying to say, even if I haven't mentioned it. And the number one best movie of this year was Man of Steel. Let me make it clear that, at first, I don't really like it. I'm not too big a fan of Superman. But this movie, it was awesome. It didn't get nominated for Best Visual Effects at the Academy Awards. And it was awesome. Considering Warner Brothers made it, it's even, I'm not sure. I mean, I know nothing's better than the other sometimes, but I think this is better than the originals. Not saying they're bad, but I think this one's better. Like, it's got great characters. Henry Cavill, this is his career-defining moment. Even if he's been in other great movies, too. The Superman in this one is great. He's smart. The effects were cool. And the Superman story was really great. It's really like War Horse. Like, there's music in the trailer. It's dramatic music and the action was still great. And Russell Crowe, he did great in this. So did Michael Shannon, Amy Adams, all those actors. Let's say this, I don't care if critics gave this mixed reviews. Not all mixed reviews are bad. I mean, it made a lot of money at the box office. So I hope a lot of you people enjoyed these movies. And especially Man of Steel. Let's thank the director for this if you really like this movie. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my countdown, and I'll probably do this every year. Chase Dynamite signing out. Please like and subscribe.